Welcome back, Break the News. We're back with episode 4. Been missing for a limit. We got him back though. He's back.
I'm back. I'm Tonsi and I'm back. I'm ready to get back in it. I miss you guys. We got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about. Let's get straight into the Lakers and Celtics game. Yo, that
was really tough.
I'm gonna need LeBron and the Lakers to play like that every game. Well, LeBron always brings LeBron, we know he's gonna come. He came with 28 points on the triple-double, but the whole team is how I need the Lakers to play every game. You had Kuzma drop 25 points. You had 7 players come in off double digits along with the Celtics. They had 6 players in double digits. That was a really good game, but the Lakers gonna have to play like that every game.
Yeah, the Lakers they really came and they shocked people because they was in a slump. As you know, with LeBron not being there, with the trade deadline coming up, basically the whole team being on the line can possibly get shipped away. And especially with the chance they was getting from the previous game, LeBron's going to trade you all and things like that. I mean, that's a lot for you to handle. Even though as a player, most of them probably do know at the end of the day it's business. You still gonna take a little personal. I mean, when you're getting offered up, for one player, even though it is Anthony Davis, deep down you're gonna be a little hurt by it, and you could see that when they had the Indiana Pacers game when they got blown out badly.
The Lakers and 76ers is about to happen right here on the TV to the left of us.
Yep.
I think that's gonna be just as good as the Lakers and Celtics. 76ers. In the East, I really think they're gonna be the team. I mean, we already had like a handful of East teams we didn't really know about.
Completely.
But the 76ers, I think they are the one right now. I mean, Tobias Harris, them picking up Tobias Harris, that just isolated that team so much more to me. You got J.J. Redick, a three-point shooter, awesome three-point shooter. Joel Embiid, inside game and outside game, along with Ben Simmons, inside game. And Jimmy Butler now. That team is going to be something scary to watch.
And I know the 76ers, again, with adding an addition of Tobias Harris, that really do help that team tremendously. You got another shooter that can stretch the floor and shoot threes. And then they're talking about a big 4, but I would say a big 5. I mean, because you never know what J.J. Redick is going to do for you in a game. I mean, just the other night he scored over 30 points. I mean, so J.J. Redick can bring energy, too, from that three-point line. You got to run him off the line. I mean, he's a shooter. He's gotten way better since he's been in the league. We already know what he did in college. But ever since he's been in the league, he's been getting better and better every year. And then with the 76ers saying that, hey, they think they're going to extend and go ahead and offer a max deal to Tobias and Jimmy Butler to keep this unit. I mean, who knows how long the 76ers, they're going to be around for a while.
I think to this whole Anthony Davis spat right now, where do you think he's going to go? I strongly believe Boston. A lot of people think otherwise. I knew for sure he was not going to say Lakers. The Lakers, they were asking for too much from the Lakers. Like, nobody was going to do that. Nobody's going to give up a whole team for Anthony Davis, one player. That's not going to happen. I mean, how do you feel about that, Raider?
I mean, I honestly thought that I would say it's not a lose for the Lakers for one. Let's say that because they did offer a lot. The Pelicans asked for too much. They wanted 4 future first-round draft picks when the Lakers already gave you 2, along with Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Rondo, and Beasley. I mean, and they said they would take the bad contract of Solomon Hill. I mean, Lakers didn't lose in this. They gave what was available. They just wasn't trying to give up 4 draft picks. And who can bother you?
You gotta trust this young core they have right now. I mean, you got Kuzma, Lonzo, Ingram, 3 great players. I feel is so much potential. I mean, think about OKC when you had James Harden, Westbrook, and Durant. Look what happened when you all broke them up. They're all 3 MVPs now. I just see that. I see that same potential in those same 3 guys right there, and you don't want to break them up. I feel like they stick around. They will bring LeBron a championship there in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I feel that way about Ingram and Kuzma, but Lonzo Ball is questionable for me. just because I don't see the attitude from him or the assertiveness that he needs to have from the court. And Lonzo Ball, I believe what really happened is that he basically had too much on his head coming into the league. Looking at him in college, I knew he was a great player, but in college basketball, a pretty good player in college basketball. But seeing him in the NBA, and for what I thought, he wouldn't be this out the gate scorer or this out the gate shooting lights out or out the gate, this Showtime player that Magic thought he was going to be when he drafted him. I mean, that's not his demeanor. He is very laid back and very chill. His dad, on the other hand, isn't. And his dad has caused him problems too. I believe that caused problems with the Anthony Davis trade too, because you got to think about it. Lonzo does listen to his dad, and he hears his dad out. His dad said, I don't want Lonzo to go to the Pelicans. I want him to go to the Suns if he gets traded. And it's like, if you the Pelicans, you take him on, what for? I mean, he wants out. He's not going to play. He's going to be out anyway. It's like, that causes a problem with that as well. Yeah, it causes a lot of hurt.
All right, so we're going to take a look at the playoff picture as if it started tomorrow. Who do you think will go all the way to the finals? Who will win the finals? We're going to start with the Eastern Conference matchups. If it was to start tomorrow, the 1 seed and the 8 seed got Miami versus Milwaukee. Miami, one thing about them when it comes to the playoffs, you never know what they're going to bring. Dwayne Wade can go off like that. They're definitely one of those teams you can't underestimate when it comes to the playoffs. And them playing Milwaukee is number 1 right now, but they have a LeBron effect. They cannot win without Giannis. And that may be a problem when it comes to the playoffs. They're going to have to fix that soon. So if I was to take that series, I would say a Game 6 Milwaukee. Game 6 Milwaukee. What do you think?
I think, possibly just because Giannis has to play 110% every game, really, for them to really win. I would say it might go 5 games. I would have said the sweep if Miami. I'm giving Miami some credit because Miami, like James said, in the playoffs, they can surprise you and they can win a game in a 7-game series. They can at least get a game. I say it might go 5 games. I'll go for 5 games if it were to start today. But who knows? It might could get swept. It depends on how Giannis gonna play, and depends on Dwayne Wade. He's not the same Dwayne Wade, but he can still in an instant get hot.
Toronto, number 2. Charlotte, number 7. Ooh. Charlotte Hornets.
Queen City, son.
Charlotte. Man, oh man. Hornets, sometimes they're...
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think they're going to get swept. I'm going to be honest. As much as I love my Charlotte Hornets, they might get swept by Toronto.
Next series. We got Indiana, number 3. We got Brooklyn, number 6. Indiana, they've been surprising me lately. It's bad to see. Yeah, it's bad to see Oladipo go. But they kept that momentum going without him. 5-game winning streak.
After a previous 5-game losing streak.
But again, you got Brooklyn. D-Lo right now is playing the best he's ever been in his career. Selected for All-Star with Oladipo going out. I think this may be one of those 7-game series, one of the first round of 7 games. If it still pans out to be Indiana and Brooklyn, who I think will win that one is the Pacers. Got so much playoff experience when it comes, but Brooklyn is looking really, really good right now.
Yeah.
I want to take my chances to go with Brooklyn on this one.
Yeah, I would go Brooklyn in 6 myself, just because I feel like Brooklyn, they have enough to get it done against the Pacers without Oladipo. I'm not going to estimate the Pacers. It could go 7, who knows? But I really do believe about 6 games. 6 games they can get it done.
Philadelphia versus Boston. Philly being number 4, Boston number 5. Who do you have? We want to know. Please let us know. Like I said, you already heard what we had to say about Philly. I think they are the number 1 right now. Boston, I just don't know what they're going to bring. They just keep flopping up, they keep flopping down, and
this is going to be a tough series. Philadelphia, with that, in addition to Tobias Harris, we know what the impact that brings on that team. Boston is very talented. We already know what they're capable of. But the thing that gets me, and I might edge out the 76ers if the playoffs were to start right now, is because they aren't all there. If you've seen Marcus Morris in a previous interview, he said that they haven't had fun in a while. They have no toughness. And that just shows you, just that right there shows you that something is going on in that locker room. They're saying, you know, we're out here, basically we're just working and doing a job. I mean, basketball, you got to have fun. You got to have some fun if you want to win. And with 76ers being more of a complete unit to me than Boston is right now, chemistry-wise, even though I had Tobias Harris, but I think he'll fit along just well. I feel like the 76ers will edge him out. I'm going to say maybe 6 games for that one too. But if Boston could be competitive and, you know, it could go 7, and then that's to me.
Philly sweeps Boston. You heard it here first. On the west side now, we got Golden State, number 1. We got LA Clippers, number 8. The Clippers, they upped their game recently. I don't think they're going to go past the Warriors in the playoffs. They're still getting their team together. I think they're going to be some really, really good contenders next season. This season right now, Golden State, if they play Golden State,
sweep.
It's going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Might as well get the broom out. It's not going to.
It's going to be a sweep. It's most definitely going to be a sweep. I just can't see nobody going against that starting 5. I mean, their starting 5 alone. You can even put in, you know, Golden State bench and for majority of the game and play just Clay or play just Curry or play just, you know, KD or DeMarcus, and they're still going to sweep.
Denver, you got San Antonio. Denver being number 2, San Antonio Spurs being number 7. Who? I don't know. It looks like Pop is struggling with the Spurs, this young team right now.
That's true.
It's such a young team. They're improving. They're definitely improving, but they're not the team that's gonna make some noise. They're not gonna be the team, I feel like, the sleeper team to surprise everyone. Denver right now being number 2, they're playing hard, and I feel like Denver, this may be their year to make a spark. We saw what Utah did with Donovan Mitchell, take them pretty far in the playoffs. I think Denver may have that time in them right now. Maybe one of those 6-game, 5-game series. I can't really call this one. This may be a hard one.
Yeah.
OKC number 3, Utah Jazz number 6. The rematch from last year. We saw Utah throw them out. We saw Utah throw Oklahoma City out. I don't think anybody really expected that. Utah, they put up a fight. And that was mainly being Donovan Mitchell. He did get hurt later on in the playoffs, which put them down a lot. With OKC playing the way they are right now, with Paul George putting up numbers, what is like a 30-game?
Yeah, he's been on a tear for 11 games, but
Yeah.
he's averaging 28 points per game, 4 assists, and 7.9 rebounds per game. Top place MVP vote for me. I mean, right now, I think he's most definitely in the race.
I cannot predict this one. I cannot. OKC or Utah. I want to know who you got. Portland, number 4, and we got Houston, number 5. It's James Harden, 2-time MVP maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if you look at his numbers too, I mean, he averaged 36.6 points per game, which is, I could really just stop there. But along with that, he's passing the ball efficiently with 7.8 assists, and he's getting nearly 7 boards a game, 6.7. I mean, he's doing everything. He's doing what he got to do to keep his team afloat. Players are hurt. They haven't had a full unit yet. I mean, they haven't had their full unit all season. So when they get that full unit with James Harden, they're going to be a problem again because, as you've seen in the trades, they went out and got some more defenders too as well to go along with that cash. So it could be interesting. I think I will push the Rockets over Portland, let's say, with a healthy Chris Paul. And maybe not even so, because I think James Harden might can get it done against Portland, just because of Portland history.
So we got teams that's not in it right now. In the West, you got Sacramento number 9, you got Lakers number 10. If the Sacramento Kings could squeeze in to face Golden State, where do you think that's going to go? Let us know. I still think Golden State will take that.
Sweet.
But the exciting part is if the Lakers can come up from that 10th spot to that 8th spot, that's going to make the playoffs all right there, that first round. Lakers versus Warriors.
It's going to be tough for the Lakers.
That's going to be really, really tough.
That's going to be tough for
Raiders
the
is going to be up here on that one. It's just, you can't really predict on that one. I mean, LeBron goes to the finals every year, and now he's in the West, and if he has to play Golden State in the first round, where is that going to go? Where is that going to lead to?
Honestly, I think the Lakers shouldn't even push for 8. They need to push for the 7th seed. I'd rather go against Denver first round than to go against Golden State first round.
That's going to be
Because I think
tough.
the Lakers and Denver, that could be a tough matchup, and I really do believe the Lakers could possibly beat Denver, if they get it together. So,
And that wraps things up. Once again, I'm James.
I'm Tosi.
And this is Break the News. Tune in next week for us. Follow our Instagram at Break the News Sports. Comment, subscribe, like, everything. Please let us know what you want to hear. We'll talk about it.
I'm happy to be back. Miss you guys.